Alright here, this is set 2 of Air Force Ace versus CJ Entis, and we have none other than NC Yellow. Not Yellow Arnak, not fake Yellow, real Yellow, stepping up to the plate. I cannot wait. He's going to be playing much, the winner of the first game, so Reach and Yellow are going to be playing much, basically in a row. So that is why Reach lost the first game, so his old 2v2 partner, NC Yellow, his wingman, can go up and fight much. That's my theory, at least. But yeah, Yellow, of course, he was the original low econ Zerg. He was the original King of Silver, winning several silver places and not able to beat Boxer over his long career. And he was, for a while, the best Zerg ever back in, say, 2001 or so. And NC Yellow, unfortunately for him, has really not aged as gracefully as perhaps he could have. He hasn't played a 1v1 game other than the one he played on February 21st, where he lost a child, a Zerg player. Other than that, though, he hasn't played a 1v1 game since 2007, like September of 07, and the last time he won was June of 07 in a 1v1 game. So, you know, this is going to be a long road up for him if he decides to go up. Believe it or not, though, pretty ironically, or perhaps not, the last player he ever won against until this game was Lita. But that was in June of 07. I think Lita wasn't even weaned yet. He was still feeding from his mother's breast at that time. So, anyway, NC Yellow is going to be facing much on Colosseum II. And I gotta say, this is a hard map for NC Yellow to make his ZVP, I guess, debut for Air Force Ace. This is a bad map for Zerg against Protoss. Protoss can wall off very easily. They can go Gateway Forge Cannon if they want to, so which well, gives them the option to go for fast tech, faster than a normal Forge fast expand, and they can just get away with one cannon also instead of two cannons, which is standard against a lot of Zerg builds. So this is going to be difficult for NC Yellow, but NC Yellow, you know, he's just a great guy. He's very funny. I gotta say, he's definitely got one of the best senses of humor, I think, of the pro gamers, and also he's, you know, just a celebrity. He, you know, dresses in fancy clothes and, you know, goes out and gets drunk and then, you know, one thing that I will say about him is that he's not really the most dedicated of all pro gamers out there. He's often been reported to show up late for practice, and also has said in the past that he's, you know, not that interested in playing. But, you know, due to his alcoholism and also how many fangirls he has, he cannot quit playing StarCraft, and he is going to be staying in. And of course, Reach needs him around to go to post-game celebrations, where they, you know, basically pick up every girl in Seoul twice, one for each guy. Well, actually, Reach goes first, and then Yellow goes, because that's how things work. But anyway, we're going to be watching this PvZ here. Not much going on right now, but there's the Forge going down for Much. One thing that NC Yellow will have going for him is the fact that Much will scout him last, which may force Much to put up a cannon. That in a normal map, that's what he would have to do. But actually, he's double scouting, so he's not going to have to put up that cannon, I think. I think he is, yeah, double scouting, and he is going to see that there's a 12 hatch here for NC Yellow. That could be that commentator woman. Not sure if that is from the I Love Star series. Just a quick glimpse, not sure though. And here is Yellow going for a fast scout of his own. Not a real fast scout, I guess, but a scout of his own. And in a second, we'll see whether Much has put down a cannon or if he's gone Forge Nexus. Not that it's going to make a huge difference, given that Colosseum is quite balanced against Zerg to start with. And we'll see if Yellow plays an econ game here. He could go for an old-school Sauron-esque build, and indeed Much has gone for Forge Nexus there. Didn't bother putting up a cannon, so he's going to be absolutely, you know, perfectly standard build here. And what is NC Yellow thinking? If NC Yellow puts down a hatchery right there, he will be the pimpest StarCraft player ever, just like he used to be. And oh, he might actually get that probe. Only one hit left and that probe would be dead. But oh my god! NC Yellow! NC Yellow! Yeah! Real Yellow here, moving out a bunch of probes! He's going to be going for a drone rush here, not probes, drones! He's going to be going for a sunken rush against Much! Much! Does he know what's going on? NC Yellow converting his play instantly. Note that he also didn't put down that third hatchery. Might have confused Much a little bit, and he's going to be going for it. Yellow, you need to move your Zerglings. Oh my god, Reach. Oh my god, Reach probably had a good conversation with Yellow beforehand and gave him this idea. Yellow showing some serious manliness here, but I don't know if this is going to work, especially because the Ganon's going to go up and Yellow Zerglings were sleeping. I mean, what does Yellow have right now, like 100 APM or something? God, those Zerglings weren't moving. Like, what were you doing, Yellow? You didn't have that many units, and oh man, the rush epic fails. And those two girls are like, I'm sleeping with Reach tonight, not Yellow. Total fail from Yellow, I gotta say. I mean, that was pretty baller for him to try, but the timing was rather off, and you know, luckily he doesn't get to lose any drones, but unfortunately, I fear he's already lost the game because of how far behind he is now, having gone for a 12 hatch, but then failing with the rush and losing a good like minute and a half of mining time from 6 or 7 drones. Yeah, so we'll see what Yellow can do at this point now that he's shot himself in both feet and one of his arms. He's probably put down that 3rd hatch now at the second natural of his. God, I gotta say, NC Yellow, man. If he was going to go for this rush, he should have just put that sunken down immediately with his scouting drone. I don't understand. I mean, I guess he was trying to fake out much also by pretending like he was going to put down a new hatch, but the timing just doesn't work. I mean, if he had gone for something faster, like an overpull, and somehow Much didn't have cannons up in time, then the sunken rush may have worked, but ouch, off a 12 hatch, that was ballsy as hell, but I just don't know, man. Does Much actually, does Reach, does Yellow actually have an expansion up at the bottom right? I'm not sure. I guess he should right there, and I guess he does. They're not showing it. So, you know, he's getting gas right now, but he is going to be significantly behind here in this game, and it's going to take a lot of mistakes from Much or a lot of brilliant play from Yellow for him to come back. And look at this. Much is going for a fast +1 attack. He knows he's ahead economically against Yellow, so he's going to try to end this quickly, not let Yellow come back with just some kind of brilliance, which Yellow isn't incapable of, by the way. The reason partially why I said, oh, and he's going to go for 4 hatch Hydras here, it looks like. Very nice, very interesting. Not sure if that's going to be great against what Much is doing, though. And the reason why I say, you know, proxy hatchery is because he actually did that against Boxer. In one of the first games I casted, Boxer versus Yellow, I think it was game 4 or something, he did a proxy hatchery with proxy sunkens against Boxer. And actually, if he had won that game, he would have won the series, the OSL series against Boxer, but instead he threw away that game 4 and then eventually lost to Boxer in game 5. So, I mean, that's pretty ballsy there, but also pretty stupid. Anyway, NC Yellow looks like he's going to lose control over his natural expansion. That is not good. To just 3 Zealots who now block the ramp there. Ouch. That is not good. So Yellow is going to be getting some Hydralisks out. The problem is, oh, looks like he went for a kind of a drone drill there. Got through the Zealot line there. Zealots are going to go down. Looks like they're going to go down, about to go down now, finally to Zerglings, at the cost of 1 more drone. So actually, that wasn't that bad from Yellow, I gotta say. And those are those the cute. There's the hot fangirl again. I'm not sure if it's the same one as last time, but this one is also hot. And yeah, we'll see what Yellow's doing here. I'm not sure exactly what he's planning with his tech because he went for a relatively fast lair off of 3 hatches and then for a den. And he doesn't have any Hydras out. Well, he does have a couple Hydras, never mind. So he could be going for Lurkers. He could also just proceed from here and you know, get a Spire and just sort of play it a little bit reverse. But I'm going to assume he's going to go for a Hydra build, a Hydra heavy build, given how spread out he is. I don't think he'll have time to put up a Spire. And he's going to, you know, if he's seen the course, the Forge spinning, which he probably has by now, he certainly has, he's going to know what's coming at him, and it's going to be speed lots with a +1 upgrade. So he should probably be thinking about Lurkers here, although I'm not even sure if he'll have the timing right for that. He's probably going to need some sunken colonies no matter what. He's putting 1 down now at his entrance. Also getting a bunch of Zerglings. Not sure if Zerglings are going to be that great either against +1 upgraded lots. They just, obviously they died at 2 hits instead of 3, which makes them so vulnerable. And there are Lurkers coming out, so actually NC Yellow is going to have a decent counter here against the fast +1, and you know, that's actually quite good for Yellow, because Much's build will be completely defeated by these Lurkers. I think the Lurkers should be out in time, and he is going to go forward here. This is going to be interesting. Will Yellow get get to Much's base, or will Much get to Yellow's base first, in which case Much could destroy Yellow pretty quickly. I don't know how many lurkers are inside of his base, but this is not looking good. One lurker gets intercepted by Much, and these Zerglings, like I said, are going to melt to the +1 upgraded lots. It looks like Yellow once again is forced to pull out his drones here. This is not looking good for Yellow. Does he have any lurkers at all there? He's got one sunken colony. Oh man, I think Much is going to take on this expansion right now. Oh no! Yellow loses another lurker without even getting burrowed in time, and oh, this is just